What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Jericho Report Weekly News Briefing. What day is it going to be? Sunday, the 23rd of February, 2020. Almost to the end of February already. I got all kinds of stuff to give you this week. As always, the first link below will take you over to the Blogspot post. That's where you can find all this stuff. And for the people who were asking last week, I put it on Blogspot just because YouTube has a character limit in the description box, so I can't always fit all of the links in the description, so that's why I started using Blogspot years ago. Let's see here. Let's start off with the latest coronavirus numbers. 77,968 as the hour that I'm shooting this video. 2,362 dead. I was going to do a coronavirus video this week. I had like 10, 20, 30 links, but it's all sort of redundant. You know, if you're following the coronavirus, you're probably aware of everything I was going to give you anyway. It's still an unfolding situation. In the United States, we have 35 confirmed cases, 0 dead, 5 total recovered, but ongoing. Now, big news this week. Rod Blagojevich's sentence was commuted by President Trump. Took me by surprise. I didn't think he had the balls to do it, although if he really had balls, he would have given him a pardon, not just commute his sentence. In my opinion, Rod Blagojevich, because everybody's like, why are you sticking up for this guy? Okay, listen, was he guilty of the things they put him in prison for? Maybe. But every politician is. You know, everybody who sat in judgment of Rod Blagojevich, who was a politician, is a hypocrite. They all do it. It's the entire framework of politics is quid pro quo. I don't care what they say. They're all guilty of everything they put this man in prison for. In my opinion, Rod Blagojevich was not put in prison because of whatever he might have been doing, trying to sell this or that. Because like I say, they're all guilty. In my opinion, he was put in prison because he stood up to Bank of America. How many people know what happened just one day before all the charges came down? I'll put a link to the video. Check it out. Rod Blagojevich Uncensored 2008. I added this to my channel in support of Rod Blagojevich because I believe he stood up to the banksters, the people who really run this country, and they put his ass down. Tell me your thoughts. I got all kinds of other news, though. I just wanted to throw that in there. In denial, Pelosi interrupts CNN anchor, falsely claimed Trump wasn't acquitted. Pelosi, put the bottle down. Russia, look, they're already this is going to be such an entertaining year when it comes to the election, folks. They're already pushing. Russia is looking to help Trump win 2020 election. Oh, it's just going to be madness throughout the summer. Family killed. Wait a minute. Family killed by Customs and Border. Family killed by Customs and Border agent in apparent murder-suicide. Okay, this went down, I think this was in Orange County, Florida. We got a custom agent that killed his family and then killed himself. I don't know what's going on with that. Suicide or suicided. One more in the general binge shooting spree. We got with this mass shooting at 2 bars over in Germany, apparently, is being called a terror attack. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just wired, all this caffeine. We got how major U.S. stock indexes fared on Friday as we go over to financial news. Looks like for the week, let's see, the Dow slid 227 on Friday, closed at 28,992 on the week. Oh, let's see, for the week, the Dow lost 405 points. No Dow 30,000 this week, maybe next week. From Mail, Daily Mail's got this. China, banknotes, they are disinfecting banknotes. All your money in China is being quarantined for 14-day period. Okay, put a link to that. You know what would really solve that? Digital currency. I wonder if they're going to start pushing that. I heard they already have. This is the wake-up call. Apple virus stock to hit semiconductor suppliers. Coronavirus is wreaking havoc on semiconductor suppliers. Apple's taking a fall on that one. And if you're on YouTube and you're looking to make money off the coronavirus, no such luck. YouTube coronavirus videos will be automatically demonetized until further notice. Well, maybe they should be because there is a lot of fear-mongering on. But I can verify this one. Let me bring up, here we go. Here is my, every video I have shot in 2020, and they're not all having to do with the coronavirus, even the Jericho reports. Confirmed by manual review. I am the most unfriendly, ad-friendly person on YouTube in the year 2020, so please consider supporting the Jericho report if you would. We got other news in the financial bin. Boy Scouts of America files for bankruptcy after sex abuse lawsuits. Just like the church, eh? And one more, IRS sues Facebook for $9 billion, says company offshored profits to Ireland. Over to New World Order and police state news. Now, this is an old article, February 21, 2017, but I just wanted to throw this in here. It was posted on GLP this week. This is from Yale News. This is not a conspiracy website. Vaccines linked to mental disorders by Yale study. And I got one to follow that up with. We got slowly but steadily, more children are getting cancer research finds. Anything to do with the last link I gave you? Or maybe it's all the crap they put in the food. Maybe it's all the crap they put in the water. Maybe it's all the crap they're spraying in the skies. Sad state of affairs. The slow kill. UK hospitals to deny care to racist or homophobic patients. What? 220 from Zero Hedge? How can you even... What? Let's see. I got a Twitter link here. The EU is making it an act of merely criticizing migration a criminal offense. Media organizations who report any criticism to be shut down. Media organizations who report any criticism of migration will be shut down. Think about this, folks. Operation Blackjack, anyone? Government-controlled media? The Blaze puts this out. New York County legislator wants to make smoking in your home illegal. Ban smoking in private citizens' homes in New York. Put a link to that, February 20. And we got Illinois Bill 5170 requires $1 million in liability insurance for gun owners. Not the first time we've seen this crap. I know that's the way the Second Amendment reads. You know, shall not be infringed as long as you have $1 million in coverage. We got California auditor releases damning report about law enforcement's use of automated license plate readers. I talked about this last week or the week before, and this just popped up, maybe some sort of law of attraction thing. I don't know, but it's talking about how they're abusing the thing, and they're tracking people and all this stuff. What else is new in America? And one more. Newsweek reports YouTube bans anti-Semitic channel True News after founder calls Trump impeachment Jew coup. I've heard of True News. I don't know that they're anti-Semitic. I never really watched their stuff. If you know them, please drop a comment and tell me what you think about YouTube banning another channel. Is it for anti-Semitic remarks, or is it just shutting down information? Over to World War III news. Russian bombers have destroyed Turkish armored vehicles and weapons in Syria. That February 20 from a website I don't know. We got RT puts Russian warplanes repel attack on Syrian army in Idlib as militias launch offensive aided by Turks. So it's all Russian, Turkish Syria stuff this week. I got another one. Fighting rages in northwest Syria. 2 Turkish troops killed. And I had to pick up a few other links. I like to run 6 stories per category, but there just wasn't a lot of World War III news this week. So we got what's in stake for the U.S., Turkey, Russia, and Iran as tension rise, if you want to read that. Express also put out a couple of fear articles. World War III, colossal nuclear weapon could end human race. I had to find some stuff to put in here. World War III, U.S. facility below Colorado mountains exposed after nuclear blunder. This is, of course, talking about the Cheyenne military complex. Interesting stuff there. Over to Earth changes in 2012 news. Again, I've only got 3 links this week. I did, however, figure out how to use this map. If you go up top of this map, if you want to look at the past week, you can just click past week on the earthquakes, and then over here you can click like magnitude 5 or above. So we've had some big weeks, some big quakes in the past week. Nothing major, but, if you want to play with this map, also some volcano information on there. Speaking of volcanoes, Sky News puts this out. Mexican volcano erupts, spewing columns of gas and rocks. That 217 from Sky News. We also had another one from the Daily Star. Locust plague reaches coronavirus hit China after wreaking havoc across Africa. Those damn locusts, I tell you, every week they're causing havoc around the world. Let's see, over to, where are we now? Strange and bizarre news. China's drinkers to get happy hour margaritas delivered to their door as coronavirus lockdown continues. Hi, Corona! Put a link to that. Man, 32, who drinks a glass of his own urine every 2-week-old urine every day, rubs it into his face, claims it has cured his depression and made him look years younger. What is going on in your brain? And we got George Zimmerman in the news again. George Zimmerman sues Elizabeth Warren and someone else for $265 million. Really, George? Do you want more attention, George? Oh, goodness. The Sun puts this out. Mom forgets she is covered in fake tan while breastfeeding her baby, and he's left with a beard in hilarious fail. You stupid bitch. That's all I could say. Excuse the language. Black man kidnaps white woman, forces her to watch Roots to understand her racism, vows to kill and dismember her if she moves. What? Put a link to that. A couple more. Transgender runners take first and second place in Connecticut high school championships. I believe this was a female competition. But these males who identify as females, is this fair? Please tell me your thought. I would love everyone's thoughts on this one. Is that really... For all the news, please check my favorites. I've favorited a couple videos this week. We got wife and husband lie on live TV to get on... They lie about having symptoms on the Diamond Princess to get a flight home. They should be in prison, in my opinion. Who knows how many people they put at risk. Huge bear trapped inside dumpster. Check that out. Phoenix area workers forced into homelessness. Sad story there, but check it out. My favorites is always full of stuff. Sometimes I favorite 10 videos a week. Sometimes it's 2, but definitely check over there for updated information. Thank you to everybody who continues to put out content. In shout-outs this week, we got an off-duty Kentucky officer stopped robbery during their date night. Right on. Shout-out to these officers who are out on a date night. Stopped a robbery. Always good stuff. Germ-Zapping robots. Scottsdale Hospital kills coronavirus nearly 100% of the... Shout-out to the Germ-Zapping... You know, when I watched this video, I immediately thought Ted Stryker, what is it, Staying Alive, the movie Airplane. Because if you go through this video, they show where the robot's in the room and there's like the strobe light going off. And I'm thinking, staying alive, staying alive. I'm sanitizing the room because we're staying alive. Okay, shout out to that robot. And if you like this report, please consider supporting me on Patreon or directly with PayPal. Any donations or any sort of support would be great. As I say, they're demonetizing every video I make. Nothing I say in 2020 is ad-friendly at all. Even though I'm just reporting news, it's not ad-friendly. But you go over to the videos that are talking, go over to the Vimeo, people that are, rapping, bad language, it's ads all over that video. Anyway, please consider supporting the Jericho Report and the Make It Electric channel. Also, you could follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Gab, YouTube community feed if you want updates from me through the week. If anybody's having a live show, I'll tweet that out. Please consider following me over there just to stay up to date on everything going on. That's all I got for this week, guys. If you like this report, please give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. If you think it sucked, it's the worst of YouTube, you never want to see it again, please rate the video, though. It really helps. Spread it around and share, make people aware of world news. It's madness. I apologize that I'm like all full of caffeine and I'm wired and I just wanted to give you the news and I want to get it out there. Crazy week. What's coming up next week? I don't know. But currently it's in the 50s here in St. Louis, so I'm going to get outside and get to the park, get some walking and get some sun. I hope you guys are well. Take care. Stay safe. Have a great week. I will see you on the next one.